Lesson 3.12, Distributing and Combining. Distribution with collecting like terms is the process of simplifying an expression. So what we did in lesson 3.11 was to simplify expressions. Expressions do not contain an equal sign. If the problem contains an equal sign, it's called an equation. For example, this is an equation because it has an equal in the middle. Right now we're going to simplify each side of the equal sign, but we're not actually going to solve the equation, so we consider the equal to be a wall that we cannot cross. Okay, oops, sorry. The first step is to distribute on either side of the equal sign, and then we collect like terms on either side of the equal. So again, we're going to consider the equal sign a wall that is not crossed. So I'm going to draw a line down to remind us not to cross it. So our first step is to distribute on either side. So I'm going to distribute this negative 2, and I'll have negative 2 times 3x minus 2 times negative 6 plus 10. I distributed the 2 and the 10 I just brought down. On this side I distribute a 4, so I'll have 4 times 3x plus 4 times 5. And then I distribute a negative 3. Don't forget to bring in that negative with our number. So it's negative 3 times 7x and negative 3 times 2. Our next step is to collect like terms on either side. So first, we will do our step 1.5, simplify the multiplication. And this is really part of step 1. So I have negative 6x plus 12 plus 10, and I have 12x plus 20 minus 21x minus 6. Now I collect like terms. Here I have 12 and 10 together. So I have negative 6x plus 22. 12x and negative 21x are like terms. So 12 minus 21 is negative 9x. And then 20 and negative 6 are like terms. 20 minus 6 is 14. And these are still equal to each other because all I did was simplify them. So if I were to rewrite this out in simplified form, I get negative 6x plus 22 is equal to negative 9x plus 14. And then I have another example. Again, I'm going to put a wall to remind myself not to cross it. Okay, I distribute my 4. So I have 4x, and then 4 times negative 3 is negative 12. So you can skip writing this step if you want. Plus 7, and then here I distribute this negative 2. I have 3x. Negative 2 times 4 is negative 8x, and then negative 2 times positive 6 is negative 12. Negative 12 and 7 are like terms, so I have 4x minus 5. 3x and 8x are like terms, so I have negative 5x minus 12. These are still equal, so if I were to rewrite it, I would have simplified on either side.